This discussion is about the new adventure cards that will be released in Master Duel, also famously known as Brave Engine. This is why you should be aware of what you should know most about them. Feel free to add more details about this video in the comment section. First, Brave Engine is a series of cards where they utilize the use of token mechanics. I'll explain the popular combo of it that can be splashed on most decks. Note: I will not explain all the cards part of this series. I will only explain the ones that are popular or more likely to splash onto other decks. First, if you have a water enchantress in your hand or graveyard, you can banish it to search for the Rite of Aramesir. But if you already have the Rite of Aramesir in your hand, then you don't need to search for it. Next, activate the Rite of Aramesir to special summon an adventure token, in which the Rite of Aramesir will trigger another effect is that if you don't have a Fateful adventure, it will search for it. Activate Fateful adventure to search for Gryphon. Then you have to send one card from hand to graveyard. Activate Gryphon effect to special summon itself. Due to that, you control an adventure token. Then Fateful adventure activates another effect that searches for an equipped spell with an adventure token in its card effect. Search for Dracoback. In this situation, you have an adventure token that does have a beefy 2000 attack and defense, a Gryphon that also has a fairly good amount of attack and defense, and to top it all off, you have an Omni Negate on it. In addition, Dracoback has a once per turn bounce effect on the opponent while it is equipped to a non-effect monster, or in this scenario, you should equip it to your adventure token. This combo doesn't consume your normal summon, and the only restriction is that you can't activate monster effects on the field, except special summon monsters, due to Rite of Aramesir effect. Why is this so good and why should you consider using it or being aware of it? First, if you already noticed, this is a one-card combo, where you only need a water enchantress in your hand or graveyard, in which case the combo I mentioned can be executed. Next, Wandering Gryphon has a really great effect because it has this Omni Negate, and remember that a Gryphon shuffles itself back into the deck, which you can always search for with Fateful Adventure during your main phase. In addition, if you also notice you only summon twice, in which you didn't trigger the Nibiru threat, the only restriction is that you can't activate monster effects on the field, except special summon monsters, due to the Rite of Aramesir effect. In any case, if your deck is fine not activating your normal summoned monster card effects, it's pretty fine. You could still continue with your deck's main game plan. Lastly, this series of cards only requires 9-10 slots in your deck space, but unfortunately, due to Master Duel releasing Water Enchantress and Rite of Aramesir, putting them quickly into a semi-limited list, that number will drop to 7 to 8 cards. Let's sum it all up. Why is this so good? The Adventure series, also known as the Brave Engine, is a one-card combo. Only requires 2 to 3 summons. Gives 2 free bodies monsters on board. Can give you Omni Negate access quickly. Has the ability to bounce a single card per turn, in which case a good non-destruction removal. This is the reason why this is a big deal, and you could consider checking it out. With this in mind, Brave Engine can be splashed to almost any deck in right circumstances. Giving a quick free access to Omni Negate is as good as ever, and in addition to some utilities it can give. This is the reason why Brave Engine is so good and can change the meta. If you find this video informative and I help you out, consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you, and take care.